The government's interoperable open network for digital commerce, or ONDC, has been launched in Bengaluru for the first big test. ONDC is aimed at helping small retailers go online to reduce the dominance of the likes of Amazon and Flipkart. So how does it work, and can it really challenge the e-commerce heavyweights? Shilpa Ranipeta joins us now to explain.
Now, Amazon is a closed loop where the entire process of buying is taken care by the platform. But ONDC has different parts to this. Now, there's a buyer side, that's a buyer side app that you use, a seller side app for the sellers, a logistics provider, and a gateway that's connecting everything. So say now you want to order a biscuit packet. Now you log on to the buyer side of the app like Paytm. You search for a biscuit. Now the gateway sends this request to the seller's side app where sellers have registered. Now they respond with all the sellers, of a list of all the sellers that are selling these biscuits. And this is displayed to you on the buyer app. Then you pick a seller, you place the order with the seller. Now the seller fulfills it and the logistic provider that you pick delivers the order to you. Now, this helps sellers because even small kirana stores can go online by just registering with one seller-side platform for a negligible cost and be visible to buyers across apps. Now, my colleague Haripriya Suresh is also on ground with a seller who received his first few orders through ONDC today.
Today, we're here at Green Mart in Indranagar, one of the 200 grocery stores that have been onboarded onto the platform for this phase of the trial. And this trial is ONDC's big test.
Just by 10 o'clock only this was launched and we received 2 orders. The delivery partner came here within 15 minutes after receiving the order.
So once the order is placed on the buyer app, Paytm, our sellers who are listed on seller app, they get the order notification on their dashboard, and once they acknowledge the order and accept the order, so the store that we are at Green Mart received their first order today, and our delivery partner Loadshare came and fulfilled the order.
Currently, Paytm, Spice Money and My Store have been onboarded on the buyer side as buyer side apps, and a whole host of apps like Seller App, Bizom, GoFrugal are among others are on the seller side, and Loadshare and Dunzo have been onboarded as logistic partners. Now, more apps will come on, like Kotak Mahindra Bank and IDFC's bank apps are also expected to be onboarded on the buyer side. However, e-commerce majors like Amazon and Flipkart are yet to integrate ONDC on their platforms.
Well, the big national story, Shashi Tharoor and Mallikarjun Kharge are the contenders for the next president of the Congress party. Kharge is the front-runner. He has the backing of large sections of the party, including the senior leaders. A third leader, former Jharkhand Minister K.N. Tripathi, also filed his nomination. Polling will take place on the 17th of October, results to be announced on the 19th. Parikshit Luthra standing by to take us through the race for the presidential elections at the Congress party. Parikshit.
The Congress party has been facing several leadership challenges over the past few months. After several controversies and high drama, 3 candidates have filed their nomination for the election of party president, set to be held on the 17th of October. This is for the first time after 20 years that the Gandhi family is not participating in the internal election process of the Congress party. So who are the key candidates? Mallikarjun Kharge, he's the front runner in the race and has the backing of the Gandhi family. He came into the race after Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot's rebellion. Digvijay Singh also backed out of the race in Kharge's favour. He's the leader of the opposition to the Rajya Sabha, a 3-time MP, 9-time MLA from Karnataka. He's someone who has the largest backing in this election. His support group also includes dissidents or G23 members like Manish Tiwari, Prithviraj Chavan and even Ashok Gehlot for that matter. Shashi Tharoor, let's speak about him. Author, 3-time MP, the chairman of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on IT. He is the other candidate. A former Minister of State for Human Resources and External Affairs, also an Undersecretary at the United Nations. Tharoor says he's not a G23 candidate. He's someone who had also met Sonia Gandhi before contesting, a move seen as an effort to take the Gandhi family's approval or blessings before contesting. He said a fresh leader, not jaded by being entrenched within the current system, for too long can energize the party. He also went on to say that the Gandhi family is and remains the foundational pillar of the Congress, our moral conscience, ultimate guiding spirit, unquote. You also had one surprise candidate, K.N. Tripathi, who is in the limelight now. Former Jharkhand minister and Congress leader. He is a former Indian Air Force officer who first contested an election from Daltonganj in 2005 and lost. Won the 2008 assembly election and became a minister. He has filed his nomination. But the contest really is between Mallikarjun Kharge and Shashi Tharoor.
I represent a vision to take the party forward in a different way. The party has had some great successes in its storied history, but for some years now we have been suffering setbacks. And the question is, how do we stop those setbacks, change the narrative and move forward? So I want to say to all of you, I am here to be the voice of all these party workers. And I hope that my campaign will appeal to them and will represent a way forward for the party.
मैं जो लड़ाई हमेशा लड़ते हुए आया हूं और लड़ना चाहता हूं कि कांग्रेस पार्टी के जो उसूल हैं, जो आइडियोलॉजी है, उस आइडियोलॉजी के साथ मैं बचपन से जुड़ा हूं। मैं यही अपील करूंगा सारे हमारे डेलीगेट्स जो वोटर्स हैं वो मेरे पक्ष में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बहुमत बनाकर मुझे जिताएंगे, ये आशा करता हूं।
And as Putin annexes 4 regions of Ukraine, there are many towns where Ukraine was able to hold its ground and, in fact, push back Russian troops. Kharkiv is one such region. But even as they are liberated, the horrors of the invasion looms widely across the town with a constant fear of Russia trying to attack them once again. Our colleague Sanjay Suri gets us the latest from inside Kharkiv.
So are you feeling proud?
Of course.
Why are you proud?
Because we're taking back what's ours.
And was it a difficult fight?
Of course.
Kharkiv has been the most intense battleground of this war by far. It's been attacked, it's been shelled, struck by missiles again and again since the launch of the invasion on February the 24th. All that has appeared to have ended in Ukrainian victory now and the liberation of Kharkiv supposedly following a major counter-offensive by the Ukrainian military in early September. But just 2 days back, on Tuesday this week, the city was struck in missile attacks that destroyed a power facility, leaving about 18,000 people without electricity. The liberation of Kharkiv has been much celebrated, but there isn't anyone here who is not keeping fingers crossed. And behind here, the Opera House was hit in a missile attack, and across from it, the business center absolutely destroyed. And this another building, home to a number of offices and businesses, bombed beyond repair, it seems. The most intense firefight of this whole campaign in Kharkiv took place here in the Soltivka area earlier in September. This is where Ukrainian soldiers launched that strong counter-attack against Russians who were in the city. This is where Russians were cornered. They were cornered into a building, surrounded. They had to abandon a lot of their vehicles, their armored personnel carriers, their tanks, and they fled. This is the point, really, that has been the turning point of the Ukrainian offensive and their counter-offensive against the Russian forces so far.
Well, horrors of Kharkiv there. Our colleague Sanjay Suri reporting from inside Kharkiv. That is a wrap on this edition of India Business Hour. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned to CNBC-TV18. We will bring you the action from the India Mobile Congress as Prime Minister launches 5G services. Of course, all the telecom operators will be there in attendance. That and more coming up for you tomorrow morning here on CNBC-TV18. From all of us here, goodbye. Thanks for watching.